YouTube family? Maverick in the space again with the best and most credible opinion. Ride and whistle here today again. You see what I'm going? You see the settings, riding and whistling. Alright. The Maverick are going to jump out on a limb today. And may I say, I watched the news the other night. And the headline in the news came up where the Chief Justice, Mr. Brian Sykes, reputable, formidable, professional, decent, humble human being, but a powerful job in the system. He joined the debate about the new proposal for a minimum mandatory sentence at 50 years for capital murder. You know that debate we talked about earlier on the channel. So the Chief Justice are weighing. I know from here the Chief Justice are weighing for something like that. My ears perk up. But can I tell you something? I'm disappointed with the Chief Justice. I'm disappointed with him, man. Listen to the Chief Justice building the case that, look, this minimum mandatory sentence one I propose, it might not achieve. Me not quote him verbatim, but me just tell you what I'm saying basically. He must say the objectives might not be achieved because, and he quoted some statistics. He say in terms of bench trials, which are the trial where the judge them sit down and no jury no there. In terms of bench trials, the conviction rate is like 20 something percent. That's a 1 in 5, convicted from bench in a bench trials. And for jury trials, it was even less. Still 20 little bit percent. So based upon that reason that the Chief Justice has said, boy, I'm not sure the objectives will be achieved in terms of the deterrent to the kind of crimes that we have in and blah, blah, blah. And me check say, the Chief Justice, as me say, me always listen him. And me respect him. And me rate him as a man with sober analysis, especially when it comes to issues on the justice system. But Chief Justice falling in the same trap where everybody is falling now. Nobody remembers the victims. So Chief Justice, from my perspective, this is not about deterrent only. Because everybody talking about this thing and opposing this mandatory thing as if deterrent is the only thing that matters. Being a deterrent is the only thing that matters. But again, me going to ask the age-old question. Where is the justice for the victims? Even if it's one person you catch, charge, and convict for capital murder, it don't matter the number. The victims are still lost. The families are still aching and hurting and bruised and battered for life. Where is the justice for the victims? I'm surprised so that somebody with Chief Justice attached to his name would be paying such scant regard without even knowing it. To justice? We don't understand. Eh? So you are afraid, Chief Justice, that the amount of people that will be caught and convicted for it to make a difference in terms of being a deterrent to the kind of abhorrent crime where we are condemned. But Chief Justice, again, you are paying more respect and showing more tolerance of the rights of the perpetrators than you are to the rights of the victims and the families too. The families, Me never see not more. Me never see such shallow analysis on such a major issue on a national level. Me disappointed, brother. Because me tell us the Chief Justice is a man when me rate. Yeah, everybody we have discussed this issue. I discuss it from the perspective that we need something to be a deterrent. Justice don't require any such thing. Justice for the victims don't require it being a deterrent. It's about you want to call it a better. And look here, this is not about revenge, We don't use the term revenge, It's about justice. But justice must appear to be done, So when everybody is talking about the rights and boy, it is unfortunate, these guys are victims of their circumstances. They never had a mother and they never had a father who tell them, say them love them. So that is why they do these things, and we must nip it at the bud and put social programs in place, blah, blah, blah. That still don't address justice for the victims. Me don't understand how people. Me tell you there's a deficit of thought and a deficit of we don't know in a Jamaica, people. This deficit of thought and deficit of leadership. And as we say, when you have the power brokers in the system, you know, I push that kind of narrative, you know why though? Subliminally, it emboldens the man them who are do them something if they continue to do them, you know. Because nobody is talking about holding them accountable for their gruesome actions. And look here, I'm going to make an admission when I really never want to make, you know. But me, personally, my family, has suffered the kind of fallout when I talk about. My big brother, the one when me follow, see, his life was snuffed out by the gun over a decade ago. Almost a decade and a half ago now. Fortunately, it was not down to the justice system to get justice for my brother. If I'm not mistaken, the streets took care of the justice for my brother. But it's not everybody the streets are going to take care of. We need, and look here, we can continue along the lines, the barbaric lines, where the streets take charge of justice for people against whom gruesome crimes are committed. The system has to address the justice part of the equation, Chief Justice. So when consistently we analyze this thing, and all we can come up with, this will not be a deterrent and that will not be a deterrent. It's as if the lives of the victims don't matter. They are casualties already. So just forget about them dead already. The family, them have to mourn it, them go and mourn it and hold it. Eh? Who is talking about justice for the victims? It's been disappointing at the Chief Justice. Because I'm one of the few civil servants where the Maverick really and truly rate highly. Yeah, when you listen to him, he tends to be very reasoned, tends to be very measured. He don't get overly emotional, he don't get flustered. You get the sense that there's a quiet authority thinking things through with this Chief Justice. But him lose me upon that one now. No mention is ever made of justice for the victims whenever we are discussing that issue here. Why? Why? Eh? Not enough people who are driving the narrative have been affected directly. So the victim's perspective get lost in the politics of the situation. We don't need to address it. We need to address it as a nation, people. We need to get more balance in the analysis and balance in the discussion. Good. Good. We still respect Chief Justice, but we lose half time for that issue. For this particular issue. Where are the representatives? Are the advocates for justice for the victims? All of them Jamaicans for justice and all of them body there. Where all of them spend them time defending the perpetrators of these crimes rather than defending the justice for the victims. That is why you have so much jungle justice in Jamaica, people. When you think, intertwined, that is why so much people take justice in their own hand. Because it is perceived that everybody, including the justice system, is against the victim. Maverick out. Maverick out.